Thank you, Tamika. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We start in Barbados. The government of India has donated US 100,000 in medical supplies and personal protective equipment (PPE) to assist the island in its fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking during the handing over of the donation to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital at the hospital's boardroom on Thursday, Honorary Consul to India Dr. Mohini Harris said India was pleased to be able to assist Barbados during the pandemic. Reading a message on behalf of the government of India, Assistant to the Honorary Consul Safia Patel said India was happy to see that the coronavirus spread in Barbados had been contained under the leadership of Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley. Queen Elizabeth Hospital Director of Support Services Lois Bob said that the hospital was grateful for the timely donation in a period when the world is trying to wrestle down the pandemic. In Antigua, hundreds of former Liat employees are owed about Eastern Caribbean $80 million or US $30 million in severance payments, but court-appointed administrator Cleveland Seaford says they will not get it anytime in the future. He said on Tuesday that the Antigua-based airline, which has so far terminated 500 employees, simply does not have money. I quote, "Somewhere in, as we go forward in the process, the matter of severance is going to be addressed. I cannot tell you exactly when," end of quote, he said on an Observer radio program in Antigua. He stated that he is in discussion with prospective investors and some are prepared to address the matter of severance. However, they have not gotten to the stage where they can say when the severance will be paid and the quantum of it. A total of 103 workers are still employed by Liat, and according to Seaford, that number can increase by 30 once operations are expanded. He noted that the Antiguan government will have to decide who it will partner with to ensure the viability of the airline. And finally, on the international scene, Democrat Joe Biden was pushing closer to the 270 Electoral College votes needed to carry the White House, securing victories in the Blue Wall battlegrounds of Wisconsin and Michigan, and narrowing President Donald Trump's path. With just a handful of states still up for grabs, up to news time, Trump tried to press his case in court in some key swing states. It wasn't clear if any of his campaign's legal maneuvering over balloting would succeed in shifting the race in his favor. 2 days after Election Day, neither candidate had amassed the votes needed to win the White House. But Biden's victories in the Great Lakes states left him at 264, meaning he was one battleground state away, and he would do, from becoming president-elect. Trump, with 214 electoral votes, faced a much higher hurdle. To reach 270, he needed to claim all 4 remaining battlegrounds. With millions of votes yet to be tabulated, Biden already had received more than 71 million votes, the most in history. At an afternoon news conference Wednesday, the former vice president said he expected to win the presidency, but stopped short of outright declaring victory. I quote, "I will govern as an American president. There will be no red states and blue states. When we win, just the United States of America," end of quote, Biden said. It was a stark contrast to the approach of Trump, who early Wednesday morning falsely claimed that he had won the election. And that is all for your regional news. Thank you for joining. Back to you, Tamika.